Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another stream. Today's the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinals, round of 16, and the next leg is the quarterfinals. The draw for that we made on Friday. Fingers crossed City are in it. City 2-0 up against Monchengladbach so far. Second leg today is at home. It's in Budapest in Hungary, but it is classed as the home leg. And really, it should be a fairly comfortable victory against a Monchengladbach side that are probably average at best. We'll go through the City team in just a second. We'll go through the Monchengladbach team in just a second. And we'll go through how Monchengladbach are doing also in just a second. But before we do that, leave your score predictions in the chat. I'm going for a 3-1 to City today. I'm pretty confident. I think it'll be a fairly comfortable win. We'll quickly go for the chat. I'm surprised that Sterling's not starting. We'll get into the starting 11 in just a second. But no, I'm not, based off what's come out in the last week or so. Hello, Jim. 3-0 City tonight. I'll take a 3-0. Hello, Callum. 4-1 to City. I'll take a 4-1. No clean sheet necessary tonight, although we do have Diaz and Stones centre-back. So, you never know. We might get one today. Charlie's going 2-0. Come on, the boys in blue. Big week ahead of ourselves. Yeah, very big week. If we win both the games this week against Monchengladbach and against Everton, we go into the last 2 months of the season, April and May, knowing that we are still going for all 4 competitions. And I think that means that we will be... It means pretty much there's a chance we could go into May being the closest team anyone has ever got to winning the quadruple. But yeah, Charlie's gone for a 2-0. Hello, Julia. Ralph says Phil Foden will score tonight. Fingers crossed. He's been playing well when he's played. Today he's going to give him a chance to play. So fingers crossed he gets the goal and a good performance to go with it. Sitton's for life is 3-0. Very happy for It's not me too. Aiden says, come on the Blue Boys. Yeah, absolutely. Come on the Blue Boys. Let's get the job done today. Hello, Abhishek. 4-0 City. Nice and comfortable. A lot of confident predictions today. Callum's going 1-0 or 2-1. Not so confident, but still going through. With a 2-goal cushion already, it should be fairly comfortable. Mamin says 5-1 to City. I would take 5-1. 6 goals. 5 going to City. No complaints. Let's have this. Exactly, John. Let's have this. Let's get the win today. No City top on tonight. No, I haven't got one on. I've got a jumper on. I've got my City trackies on, though. So it's all good. But, yeah, it's just because I got a jumper on. That's why. Team selection, that's what I was going to do next. Let's quickly go to it. We'll start with the Monchengladbach team. They've got Jan Sommer in goal for them. Then they've got Zach. Wait, let me go through actual position wise. They've got Sommer, Elvedi, Ginter as centre backs. I don't know their team's going to go through it. Sommer, Zachariah, Thuram, Stindl, Lana, Hoffman, Bessabaini, Ginter, Elvedi, Niehaus and Bolo. Obviously, we've been linked with Niehaus and Zachariah. They'll be playing in the middle. So, of what I know, and Bolo will be up front with Stindl and Thuram. So, I'm guessing there's 3 forwards there. I think Hoffman will be a right wing. Hoffman will be a right back, maybe. Bessabiani will be a left back. Ginter and Elvedi centre backs. I don't know about Lana. He might be a right back. I do not know. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. But that's their team. Then we'll move on to the City team. This is the City team. As I said earlier, no Sterling here is on the bench today. He does make the squad at least this time. He didn't make the squad against Fulham. It's Edison in goal. Walker, Diaz, Stones, Cancelo. Cancelo be finishing at left back. The usual Rodri Gundogan partnership. De Bruyne playing in the 10. He was obviously rested against Fulham. He's back in the side today. Morris comes back in as well. And then on the right hand side, Foden I imagine will be on the left. And Bernardo will play as the false 9, I imagine. Bench today, Zach Steffen, Scott Carson, Nathan Ake, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, Sergio Aguero, Alexander Zinchenko, Emerick Laporte, Ferran Torres, Benjamin Mendy, Fernandinho and Eric Garcia. So, a very solid team. I'm personally very happy with it. Leave in the chat if you are happy with that team also. Hello, I'm Guardiola. What Sterling issue you said? A lot of people have been getting criticised actually for speaking about this, but apparently him and Pep had a bit of an argument in the week, which was the issue. But yeah, apparently that's what it was. That's why he didn't play against Fulham. But no one knows if it's true or not. Sterling has said no, so are the players. But considering he wasn't in the squad against Fulham, and he's on the bench today, you've got to imagine that is probably what is going. And what we'll do now is we'll quickly go through the Bundesliga. Look at how much you like doing. So as you can see, they're mid-table right now. They are not doing well. No wins in the last 5 in the Bundesliga. Since we last played them, they've had a loss, draw, loss, win. It's been a long old time since they last won. They haven't won since we last played them. Since we last played them, on the other hand, we have won, won, lost, won, won. In that time, we have scored, what, 6, 11, 14 goals, conceding on, what, 6 occasions, which is quite a lot, to be fair. 6 occasions, that's more than we've done in a long time before that. But, yeah, we are still very, very comfortable. These are the stats from last game. Absolutely dominated the ball. 1-2-0. Jesus missed an absolute city. Got himself a goal also. And I think Bernardo Silva was the other goal scorer last time that we played them. Hopefully, he can get himself another goal today. Alshik says, happy with the team. I hope De Bruyne plays as false 9, provides the team more structure. I imagine it will be Bernardo playing as the false 9 today, if I say so myself. But I might be wrong, but I don't know. I think it's going to be Bernardo. That's normally how we play. And I think De Bruyne deeper is probably a bit more effective than if he's as a false 9, where he's forced to go forward a little bit more. But yeah. Yeah, leave your score in the chat if you haven't already, and also tell me what you think about that team. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I don't think there's really much more of an improvement Pep could have gone with, personally, but I mean, who knows. Obviously, in the Champions League as well tonight, there is Real Madrid versus Atalanta. Real Madrid with a 1-0 advantage going to that one. They've not made it past the round of 16 in the last 2 occasions. Obviously, we knocked them out last year, Ajax the year before, and the year before that, they won the competition. But, yeah, you'd imagine they'll go through. Maybe Atlanta can provide a shock. We'll keep up to date with that one in today's game. Then tomorrow, Bayern play Lazio. Bayern already through pretty much. And Chelsea play Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid slowly but surely starting to bottle La Liga, as you can see. Only 4 points clear now, which was not as good considering how far ahead they were not too long ago. But yeah, in terms of their form, a draw, a win, a draw, a win, a loss, a draw, a win, a draw. It's not very convincing form from them. So, yeah, it's not looking too good for them. They'll be desperately hoping they can turn that around by beating Chelsea and overturning that deficit. Yeah, good starting 11, I think so, personally. But yeah, we're not too far away from kickoff now. 7 minutes to go on that one. We'll quickly switch back to this screen. In terms of our form, as you can see, we have won 4 of the last 5. The loss coming against Man United. We have won 20... Is it? No, it's 23 of the last 24, I think. So we're in obviously very good form. We have lost one of our last, I want to say 31. So fingers crossed we don't get beaten by obviously more than 1 goal. If we lose by more than 1 goal, we're out. Unless it's 2-0, in which case it goes to extra time. But yeah, they win on away goals. They win by 2 goals, and it's more than 2 goals they score. Obviously, also you can see on the screen our next 5 games. It's a difficult 5 games. We could win 2 trophies in that time. It's also worth noting that if we progress today, then after Leicester and after Leeds, there will be Champions League quarter-final ties. So in reality, we could make it to Champions League semi-final, become Premier League champions, and win the Carabao Cup in sort of this fixture pile-up. So yeah, April could be a very, very big month for us. Fingers crossed we win at least 2 trophies. Fingers crossed we win 2 trophies. We get ourselves. Also, actually, it should be noted that that Villa game, that could be moved if we get to an FA Cup semi-final and beat Everton on Saturday. So fingers crossed that in that time we become Premier League champions, win the Carabao Cup, get to Champions League semi-final, and get to an FA Cup final. Then, in that case, it's going to be a pretty mental April all ahead of us. Very exciting, and like I said, fingers crossed it goes our way. We're on BT tonight, which is a shame, but we might have to listen to Steve McManaman. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah. Like I said, not on to kick off now. 5 minutes to go. 2-0 aggregate in this one. I'll quickly switch to the right channel so it is on and ready. What was I going to do? There we go. But, yeah, like I said, leave your score predictions in the chat if you haven't already. I'm interested in what you guys think. And assuming it's just these 5 games, how many points do you reckon we get from that? So out of 12, how many points do you reckon we get in the league? No, it's only out of 9, actually. There's only 9 league games, 3 league games there, so 9 points up for grabs. But yeah, do you think we'll be in these sets of fixtures, do you think we will be in an FA Cup semi-final, Carabao Cup winners, and how many points out of 9 do you reckon we'll get? Leave that in the chat. I'm saying we get 7 points, we win the Carabao Cup, and we get to an FA Cup semi-final in those games. That is my prediction. I am back in City because we are in very, very good form at the moment, bar that horrific performance against Manchester United. Anyway, Stadium looks a little like Wembley. I kind of see it. Not too keen on Wembley though anyway, to be honest. Although I say that, we'll be there very, very soon, hopefully. Well, no, definitely will be very soon. What, a month and 9 days until we go to Wembley. It could be a week sooner, as I said, if we beat Everton and we're playing the FA semi-finals. We could be playing at Wembley 2 weeks in a row, which is pretty cool. Maybe win the league at Villa Park in between. It could be a very, very enjoyable April/May. I'll tell you that now. We are nearing the fun part of the season if you're in with a chance of trophies. And we are in with a chance of 4 trophies right now. And we can get ourselves on the way to one of them today. Fingers crossed we get the job done against Monchengladbach. You don't Man City, but they're going to win this one. Yeah, well, fingers crossed we do. If we don't win this one, then it's slightly concerning. Julia's saying 4-0 to City, and I hope that you are right. It is going to be Kevin De Bruyne that captains City today, which is a positive thing. He is probably going to be captain next year. It looks like Fernandinho is going to be leaving us at the end of the season with Sergio Aguero. We've got 2 good commentators here. No Steve McManaman. That is always a positive. Anyway, leave a like on the stream if you haven't already and subscribe. We're on 10,311 subscribers. Let's try and get to 10,325 today. Given a chance to pick you want to face a Bayern in the semis or the final. Semis probably. I think the final is too hit and miss with how we perform. Semis, I think we could beat them. I actually think we would. But yeah. What we can do actually, what I will do is stick around at half time. I will do a draw for this. I will get some paper now and we'll make it so we can do a mini draw at half time. Fingers crossed, assuming that us and Real Madrid go through. Here we go. I will quickly get all the names ready for half time. But at half time we will do a mini draw prediction for Friday and we can compare it on Friday when I do my reaction video to see how close it actually is. So obviously we've got Liverpool. God, my handwriting is bad. But yeah, at half time I'll do a mini draw and fingers crossed. Well, not fingers crossed we get it right, but it'd be nice if we could get it right, I guess. Champions League anthem. I'm gonna have to quickly mute that. I'm not listening to that crap. But yeah, I'll quickly write the teams down just so that it is 100% ready. Madrid are defo going through, so we'll put them in. Bayern are defo going through, so we'll put them in. Who else is there? There's PSG. There is Dortmund. There is Porto. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 teams that there needs to be in. There is 8 teams there. Perfect. So we are all ready for background booing. Yeah, just imagine it. But I just muted it. When we get back to stadiums, I'll be booing it. Don't you worry. But I just muted it today. I can't really bother to listen to it. And I'm busy writing out the draw, which is obviously going to be fixed like it is in real life, apparently. But that's what people say. In reality, we both know it's just a complete luck. But yeah, I'll quickly rip these pieces of paper. It is a high-tech draw. It's going to be. I actually did a proper draw once, but this is just going to be a crappy piece of paper one. Anyway, for Liam Delap, he's got 13 goals in his last 6 appearances in the Premier League too. He is absolutely on fire, Liam Delap. But he won't be featuring for us this year. I imagine he goes out on loan next year. But fingers crossed he ends up featuring for City at some point. Looks like a very, very good young talent. He is playing very, very well for the youth team. Let me quickly make sure I'm ready for when the game actually does kick off. But yeah, Liam Delap is a quality player. He's doing amazingly for the EDS. But fingers crossed he makes it as a number 9. Alongside Erling Haaland, who will, fingers crossed, be a Manchester City player next season. There you go, okay. The draw will be ready for half-time. We will do that at half-time. Leave in the chat who you... Well, we'll do that all later, but then we'll see who you guys think we're going to get. And we'll see how close we get it on Friday. Anyway, there is 12 of you in the stream. City are underway in a second. I need to get the game time ready. Game clock 45 minutes. Bish, bash, bosh. There we go. Monchengladbach to kick off here for City in the City game. I am going to be mega behind. I already know it. Slightly frustrating. The players take a knee on my screen. Yeah, I'm definitely by far behind. It's always on BT that I'm far behind. There you go. And I am live on my screen, but probably a decent little way behind you guys. Consider Delap playing up front with Haaland. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll be the description. We obviously don't know how good Haaland, not Haaland, we know Haaland's amazing. We don't know how good Delap really will be in the future. But, yeah, fingers crossed, that up front could be a leave partnership if Delap continues his route going forward. We should make him get 5 appearances to get the medal. Who? Delap. I think if we win the league early, players like Delap maybe will get a run about. Him and Doyle, I think definitely will. Potentially Cole Palmer, Nemecha. I think those lot could definitely play for City if we win the league early. But it depends how early we win it, obviously. Right, anyway. Game's underway, and fingers crossed this is going to be a walk in the park. But sadly, it's the Champions League, and it's never that easy. So, who knows how it'll go. Like I said, I'm going for, I think instead of 3-1 to City today. I just want to be right, to be honest. But as long as it's a win today, I don't want to lose. Like, even if it's like a 1-0 and we still go through, it's like, that's a bit naff. I want to win. I want to get the job done, and I want it to be comfortable. I don't want to be edgy on the edge of my seat for the final 5 minutes. I want it to just be a boring, comfortable, good performance. That is the dream. John Stones there, 5 goals this season. Obviously got another goal at Craven Cottage. Got 2 against Palace, 1 against Man United, 1 against West Ham, and then obviously the 1 against Fulham on Saturday in our 3-0 victory. It's a very, very good victory on Saturday night. Fairly comfortable with a lot of players rested as well. Even Ben Mendy played, and that is when you know we are resting our players because he never plays. City just give the ball here though. 1 minute 50 seconds in. Nothing really to speak about so far. Anyway, Bernardo, brilliant dribbling from Bernardo. Tries to keep it sideways and it's blocked by them. Come on, see. Here's Phil Foden. Could do it for a nice performance from tonight. Tries to make his man. And the man gets, to be honest, quite lucky if I'm being completely honest. Anyway. It's 7 appearances, I guess. No, I think it's 5 appearances for the medal. I do think he's right on that one. But I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty confident it is 5. I think Foden got 5 in 17-18 because he came against Southampton. When we scored that 93rd minute and 1 second goal to make it 100 points. What a moment that was. We can't do that this year. 95 is the maximum. I reckon we'll get probably 92 this year. You're just 10 seconds ahead of me. Okay, I'm not going to. It's quite positive that I'm ahead of you. If you want, you can pause it for 10 seconds and try and just line it up. Mahrez tries to play it to Bernardo. Zachary as well. I do like the look of Zachary. I thought he was very good against us last time out. Fingers crossed he doesn't play too well today. I would not mind signing him though, based off what I've seen. Obviously I haven't seen too much, but he's been decent so far. Ball goes back to the Algerian left back for them. I've forgotten his name already. But yeah. Atalanta to beat Real Madrid. I don't think so. I will get that up just on the side so I can keep you guys updated on that one. But no, I think Real Madrid to win that one. But I mean, I'd like Atalanta to win. I think that would be interesting. Well, I think I'd probably prefer to play Real Madrid than Atalanta just because it'd be a more entertaining game. Like as much as I see, we might not be Monchengladbach, but I'm pretty confident we will. And I don't know, I'm just like, I prefer playing the big games of the Champions League because I'm fully up for them. I'm not really up for this game because it's just like feels a little bit pointless. Feels like, you know, I can't see us buttoning a 2-0 lead today. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm 10 seconds behind. Okay, well, it's alright. Not too bad. They've hardly touched the ball so far. It's literally just been us Passing it around how we please. Which is slightly confusing because I've just looked on the possession stats and it says 75% to them, but it has definitely not been 75% possession to them because I don't even remember them really touching the ball. Here's Foden. Gives it to Bernardo Silva out on this left-hand side. Goes with Gundogan, and Gundogan taps it to their player. And Rodri sweeps up. Cancelo wins it back. Tries to dribble around his man. And I thought Foden gave away a foul there. In the Premier League, that's almost definitely a foul. It's not a given though, so it's okay. Dortmund are the worst team in the quarters. The teams in the quarters are PSG, Liverpool, Dortmund, and Porto are worse than Dortmund. Porto is so bad we played them. Dortmund have the scare factor of Haaland. There's literally no one in that Porto team that scares me. You're probably going to try and name some now in the chat, but I promise you there's 0 players in there that will scare me. Like, we played them in the group stage and they're just not a very good team. So yeah, I would rather have Porto than Dortmund quite significantly in terms of easiness. Hello Mark, welcome to the stream. Leave a like and subscribe to anyone new in the stream. And if you haven't left a like and you are subscribed, leave a like. Let's try and get to 20 likes before 20 minutes. Kyle Walker brings it forwards, gives it inside João Cancelo into Ilkay Gundogan. Oh, Foden! Oh, what a save! Oh, Foden does well there to hook it on. It's a great ball into him, and De Bruyne tries to hit it, and it's a City corner. Foden knows he probably could have scored that one. That was a good chance. It's a good save from Sommer though. I'm not too sure that's really Foden. So it's a brilliant ball into him. And he just flicks it. He doesn't really get any contact on it. It's a good save. If he gets any real touch on it, which is quite difficult to be fair to him, that's a goal. Good chance that for City early on though. From the corner. What is João Cancelo doing there? Just gives the ball away really needlessly. Porto showed they're good versus Juve. They defended alright. But like, Juve aren't very good. It was a brilliant ball from João Cancelo into him. But like, yeah, they did well against Juve to beat him. But like, Juve really weren't anything special. Juve had so many chances to score as well. Like, I don't see us conceding. What Juve conceded, was it 4 goals to him? Yeah, it's 4-4 on aggregate. Like, we wouldn't do that. Hey guys, where did you play the first leg? We played the first leg in Budapest and the second leg's all. It's the same stadium that we're playing in right now in Budapest, the Puskás Arena. The first leg was played. Would you rather Harry Kane or Son? Probably Harry Kane, because we didn't have that goal scorer, but I'd rather have Erling Haaland if I could choose. I'm a Man City fan, but who do you think Man U will sign? I really don't know United. They probably need a centre-back. They need a number 6. They need a right winger. They need a striker. There's lots of players they need. In reality, they'll probably not sign any of them. And they'll probably sign another player like Donny van der Beek that they just don't need. And Zakaria's got a chance here. He shoots. And Ederson saves it. I don't know if it was going to deflect wide. But if not, then that is a brilliant save from him. Oh, it's Mboda, not Zakaria. You're not deflecting, it's actually going right into the corner. And that's a brilliant save, because if he doesn't save that, we are at risk of making this game interesting, to say the least. Juve in the round of 16 are like us in the quarters. Not even really like that. They're not a very good team these days. They're really not. 15 likes. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Corner for Monchengladbach. Ball in the box. Dealt with by Rodri. Foden needed a second ball. That's Cancelo. Gives it. Not Gundogan. De Bruyne. Tries to beat his man. You know, fair play to the ref. It's not a foul, that. But, yeah, so far, 2 chances, 1 chance for each team. Fair play. The ref is being fair. He's not giving fouls either way this game, which I rate. But, yeah, Foden's chance was a ball over from Cancelo. Flicked it on. Good save from somewhere in there. Chance was a shot from the edge of the box from Mbolo. Deflected, and Ederson made a brilliant save to tip it wide of the goal. City going to win the Champions League, says Johannes, and I hope you are right. Fingers crossed we win the quadruple this year. Don't think it's going to happen, but fingers crossed. Hello, Kate. Welcome to the stream. There was rumours that they're looking to buy Kane and Sancho. Not a chance the Man United spending that much money this summer. You're not a Porto fan, but you underestimate them. They had 10 men for 70 minutes. They did, but Juve were dreadful. Like, they defended well, but we played them twice this year. We beat them 3-1 in the first game, and the second game we played in fourth gear. No, we didn't get out of first gear. We didn't really try, and we drew 0-0, and we absolutely battered them. They're really not a very good team. Like, they're not. Like, I would have... Like, they are worse than Lyon. They are worse than... Oh, go on. Ah, it's gone just over Foden. They are worse than any of the teams that have ever knocked us out of the Champions League. They are probably... I'd probably put them maybe level with Monchengladbach. Maybe probably worse. But yeah. No, if we get Porto, we're through. I'm telling you now. You can clip that up. I don't care. We're through if we get Porto. I don't think we're going to get Porto. I think Liverpool are going to get Porto. Cancelo. Go on, Cancelo. Bit of Zhao magic. Plays the 1-2 of Kevin. He's been sent back. Was disappointing. Anyway, it is what it is. Gundogan. Clips it sideways into John Stones. Brings it down on his chest. Poor first touch, but pass is alright in the end. So it's okay. No worries. Pretty comfortable stuff from City so far. In the other game, 12 minutes in, it is still Real Madrid 0, Atalanta 0. No goals so far. 87% of the ball, though, for Manchester City. It has been very, very convincing, comfortable stuff for us so far. Yeah, I agree. I hope they don't buy anyone good. What, United? Yeah. I hope not, because they're not going to threaten us with Ole in charge, who's apparently got himself a new contract. And the team they've got. They're just not a threat, in my opinion. Ball back with Jan Sommer here. Bernardo Silva with the press. In the first game, we were actually very good at the press in the first half. Seems to be a little bit less energetic this game. I think not having Jesus is a big reason for that, to be honest. Bernardo's energy is brilliant, but he's not so good at pressing. Anyway, Gundogan. Goes sideways into Riyad Mahrez. Nice first touch as per usual from Mahrez. Gives it to Rodri. Mahrez. Nice from Mahrez. Into Kev. Shoots. Oh! Get in! Come on! 1-0. What a goal from Kevin De Bruyne. What a goal from Kevin De Bruyne. What a goal. You don't save those. 1-0 to Manchester City. And my God, is that a finish. Riyad Mahrez is brilliantly. He just plays it to De Bruyne, who first time just crossbar and in. Kevin De Bruyne, take a bow. It is 3-0 on aggregate. And, I mean, it's game over. It is game over now, isn't it? They're not going to score 3 goals. They really aren't. Sorry if you're a Monchengladbach fan. I don't think there's any in here, realistically. But let's quickly just put the aggregate score. 3-0. There we go. Man City 1, Monchengladbach 0. Man City 3, Monchengladbach 0 on aggregate. And that is the tie over. The worst way they could have started. And there's nothing they can... Well, they could have stopped Mahrez early, to be fair. Mahrez does do well, though. But Kevin De Bruyne, just ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's our 100th goal of the year as well in all competitions. A brilliant way to mark that. Guardiola's now seen his top flight team score 100 plus goals in all competitions in all 12 seasons since 08-09. A total of 1,717 goals in 686 games. If I quickly do the math on that, how many goals is that a game? Because I can guarantee you it is a ridiculous number. 1,717, 686. That's 2.5 goals a game over a 12-year period. Rodri, that is really poor from you. And why they've not played it there is beyond me. They're through, though. John Stones does well and Phil Foden hooks it away. But 2.5 goals a game over a 12-year period is ridiculous numbers. But yeah, cracking goal. Yeah, I'm sure you Belgians do love him. We love him too. Captain, fantastic for us. And Belgian captain... We love them a lot over at City. So, yeah, we're finishing like that. You can't really complain. for his standards, not a great year this year. Still, God knows how many assists and like 5 goals or whatever. He's getting into form now as well since injury. Came back from injury quite poor, but I thought he played quite well against Southampton, and well, he's had a pretty good start so far. What a finish from him. Anyway, positive start for City so far. Prediction for Atletico versus Chelsea. I'm going to say Chelsea 1, Atletico 1. Chelsea very, very good defensively. Atletico normally very good defensively. Atletico going to have to come for it a little bit though for the second game. Positive for them though is obviously if they win, they go through because away goals, Chelsea only got 1. Oh God, Stindl, that's a dreadful shot, and Edison is not going to have any problems saving that. Anyway, positive start for City. Maybe get another one, and I mean, I already know this game is over, but like, just don't take your foot off the gas, City. I know in reality, if we score another, we'll probably our second half, simply because we've got Everton on Saturday. But I mean, ideally, we wouldn't. Vinny, don't shoot. I still miss him. I miss him too. And I still can't believe he scored that goal. I still remember it so well. What a moment that was when he scored. Need one more goal to finish the top. In my opinion, it's finished. I thought it was finished going into today. There were Blues on Twitter that were like slightly nervous. Like, I know we're not good in the Champions League and all, but against the rubbish teams over 2 legs, we always beat them. Like, we would have beaten Lyon over 2 legs. I have no doubt about it. I don't know. I was fully confident going today, so for me, it's completely finished now. If it wasn't already, but I thought it was finished already. Anyway, I'm not complaining. Brilliant start. Bernardo Silva plays into Ruben Diaz. For those of you who don't know, who weren't here earlier, at half-time I'm going to be doing my Champions League draw for the games that are going to be drawn out on Friday for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals of Champions League. And on Friday, in my predictions, I'm going to be comparing them to the actual thing. Anyway. What a goal from De Bruyne. What a goal. That is seriously incredible stuff. 2 likes for the 20 guys, so if you haven't already, do leave a like on the stream. John Stones at centre-back here. 17 minutes on the clock. Now Ruben Diaz. Goes back to Stones. This is just so comfortable, honestly. John Stones on the ball. Have they even touched the... literally feels they haven't touched the ball. We're on 70% possession. Rodri. Into Phil Foden. Go on, Phil. Drive. Go on, Phil. Drive. Keep driving. Go on. Gundogan. Yes! Come on. 2-0. 4-0. It's game over. Mr. Whippy with the goal. 17 minutes in. And my God, we are running away with this. Phil Foden with an incredible run and a lovely pass to Gundogan, Mr. Whippy. And he just taps it away. And my God, if this game, as I said, was not already over, it is definitely 1,000,000% over now. What a run from Gundogan as well, off the ball. And the run from Phil Foden from the centre midfield role. Brilliant from him. My God, what a game. Is it no look from Foden? That is fair play if it is. I don't think it's intentional. I mean, technically it doesn't look, but it isn't intentional. It's a good finish as well. But, yeah, lovely stuff for Manchester City right now. And we are absolutely running away with this game. We're doing this, and we're doing it in style. Anyone that had any slight hope of us bottling this today has already had all their dreams crushed to bits. Man City 2, Monchengladbach 0. Man City 4, Monchengladbach 0 over the 2 legs. And we are just running away with this game now. Hello, Eliza. Welcome to the stream. Man City absolutely run away with this one. First goal was an absolute cracker from Kevin De Bruyne from 20 yards out, nestled it near the top corner, crossbar and in. And the second goal, Phil Foden gets the ball in the halfway line, runs half the pitch, and then just plays a simple through ball to Gundogan. He makes a brilliant run off the ball and just taps it home. It is beautiful, beautiful football for Manchester City. And like I said, we are through. Yeah, it's just play like this, City, all the time in the Champions League. And my God, this season could be so good. Honestly, as I said, look at those fixtures at the bottom. In between those fixtures, we may have an FA Cup semi-final, a Champions League quarter-final to play for. Literally, this time, by the end of April, we could have won the Carabao Cup, got ourselves to an FA Cup final, got ourselves to a Champions League semi-final, right, and played the first leg of that Champions League semi-final, and could be champions of England. Honestly, then April could be one hell of a month for Manchester City, and May could be even better, where we hopefully get 10,000 fans at the Etihad for Everton, where we hopefully lift the trophy. Hopefully get fans watch us lift the trophy in the Carabao Cup final. Hopefully have fans there to watch us win the FA Cup at Wembley, and hopefully in Istanbul on the 30th of May, I think it is, we lift the Champions League for the first time in our history. What a year this could be, and playing football like this, it's a possibility. I don't think we are going to win the quadruple. I'm going for a treble this year, but that wouldn't be too bad either, to be honest. I don't even care what trophies it is, as long as it includes a Premier League, because if we don't win the Premier League now, it's slightly concerning. But a Premier League and a Champions League would be nice, and then just win one on top would be incredible. Yeah, what a run from Phil. Him and Stones is brilliantly. 100% Callum. Time and time again, Cancelo gives away the ball. I don't know. Cancelo's pretty good, isn't he? For a right back, playing at left back. He's pretty good, I have to say. I can't really criticise him right now. That's our third final. FA quarters, Carabao final, and Champions League quarters. I know, yeah. It's ridiculous. Carried on playing when the flag went up. He missed anyway, yeah. You don't love Borussia Monchengladbach. Yeah, we bullied him a few times. I remember we had the game called off against him a few years ago, and then the next day we played him, and we absolutely smacked him. Still 0-0 in Madrid game. Yes, KDB goal was a gem. It was brilliant. If you win the quadruple, it will be United's worst nightmare. They'll try and claim like they don't care, when in reality it will hurt them deeply. But yeah, it would be the greatest achievement in English football history if we win the quadruple. People can use the Monuxis, whatever. I don't care, but like the fact is, it will be the greatest achievement ever in English football. And the team will go down as one of the greatest sides in footballing history of England. It's not just Premier League history. Anyway. The fact that we're doing this in our benches, like Aguero, Jesus, Sterling, Torres, it's just so concerning if you're a rival fan. Like, looking at this and you're thinking, you could almost argue, I don't know, like, it's ridiculous. Loads of players now, if we played our bench as a team, it would probably get top 4 in the Premier League. That is how good our bench is. I'm not even resting the first team. This is arguably our best first 11. Plus, we've got 5 substitutes as well, so fingers crossed Pep uses them all and uses them all effectively. As I said, the team on the bench, we've got Stefan, Carson, Ake, Sterling, Jesus, Aguero, Zinchenko, Laporte, Torres, Mendy, Ferner, Garcia. You'd get the likes of, you want Diaz off, you want probably Stones off, you want Bernardo off, you want De Bruyne off, you want Gundogan off. You want so many of them off and just rest them, because again, we've got a big few games coming up. But yeah, we are cruising this game so far. Phil Foden's on the ball, gives it into Rodri. Nice ball into Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez cuts inside, tries to find Rodri, can't quite do so. Ball gets intercepted, and now they try and play out from the back. De Bruyne wins at height of the pitch, brilliant from City. Riyad Mahrez, and it's gone back to the keeper. Foden's to press, and they get it away. Good press from Foden though. Very, very good press. You will never win the Champions League. I'm not sure that's how it is. We literally beat Real Madrid last year. Playing the good teams in some ways literally benefits us because we're more up for it. We are right now the best team in Europe, in my opinion. So, say we're never going to win the Champions League it's just naive, to be honest. We are eventually going to win it, whether it's this year, next year, or in the next 10 years. We are going to win it at some point. It takes teams ages to win the Champions League, regardless of who you are. It took Fergie like 15 years to win it. We are going to win one at some point. Just about when rather than if. Your cousin, who is born and bred a red man, he's in his 60s now. I remember him saying that he wished City didn't exist and would love if they went out of existence. And this is, yeah, exactly. Your thoughts on Aguero going to Barca? If we don't give him a contract, fair enough. If he wants to play with Messi, I don't blame him. It'll be a shame to see him going to another elite club in Europe, but it is what it is. I don't blame him. As long as he doesn't go to another club in England, I don't have a problem with it, to be honest. Yeah, they do. But the Mancs do. The ones from Manchester do, but then, like, they're kind of... The ones that aren't from Manchester, that are from, like, London and stuff, they try and claim that they don't care about City. When in reality, if you're a United fan and you don't care about City, I question if you're really a United fan. Am I confident of beating Everton in the Cup? I'm not really sure. It really does depend with City. If we turn up, we'll beat them, no problem. They're not very good at Goodison anyway. But, yeah, fingers crossed. We will beat them. I got to back us based off the form, as I said. I think if we win this, it's like 24 wins and 25 or something. But, yeah. Anyway, 19 likes. Leave a like on the stream if you haven't already and subscribe. If Aguero leaves, I doubt Messi will come here. I think Messi's staying at Barcelona anyway. I think Laporta going there probably ended that. I think he's destined to sign a new contract, if I'm being completely honest. Took Fergie 7 years to win the league. It took him ages to win the league. It took him long to win the Champions League, though. Because it was, like another 6 years after that he won the Champions League. So 13 years it took him to win the Champions League. It's not easy, because it's a cup competition at the end of the day. It's a knockout tournament. We don't need Messi. I don't think we do need Messi, to be honest. I'd take Haaland over him. We need Haaland. We need a striker desperately next year. A striker, a left back, and a CDM and some more brilliant. Oh my God, Gundogan. His touch has let him down, and the ball's not quite falling for us. If his touch is right there, that's 3-0, and that's a brace for Ilkay Gundogan. Doesn't quite fall for him though, and in the end we don't score. But that is a properly good chance, and it's a brilliant ball into him. I wouldn't probably dream until we get past the quarters. I'm already dreaming, I'm not going to lie. I'm backing us to win this. But who knows? I don't care. If I get let down, I get let down. But I think you've got to back us to do well. New punch for Sky is... Yeah, I'm not falling for that, Adam. I'm not that stupid. We need Haaland, but given the option to sign a Messi, who would say no? Yeah, I'd sign Messi definitely if we had the chance. But if you offer me Haaland or Messi, I'm having Haaland. Because Haaland's going to... He's more what we need, and he's younger. Messi only gives you 1 or 2 years. De Bruyne now registered 63 goals for City in all competitions, drawing level with Uwe Rosler. Gundogan on the edge of the box. Go wide. I should have gone wide. It's the wrong ball. He went right instead of left there. It's a poor ball as well. Foden nearly gets it. Good work rate for him to try and get that ball though. They try and go down the line. They've nearly touched the ball in a half, which they haven't done in a very long time. They have done now. And John Stones absolutely clatters his man and wins the ball. Respect John Stones. The Barnsley Beckenbauer at it again. Hi, AOD. You would still prefer Haaland? Yeah, I prefer Haaland as well. Yeah, they still are trying it, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to fall for it. You'd love Haaland, class, but then we'd definitely win the UCL, and maybe this season we would just be one UCL by Man United. But if we win it this year or next year, then yeah, we'll only be one behind them, and I think that would definitely start scaring people. If we win it, I mean, we haven't even won it once yet, so to say we're going to win it back-to-back is a big stretch, but if we win it back-to-back, I think people really would start to panic, because if you ever drew level with Man United, then they really are starting to struggle on things to take the mick out of, because I know they're, assuming we win the league this year, they're 13 league titles ahead of us, but we're ahead of them in League Cups. We're not too far off them in FA Cups. And if we close the Champions League gap there, they really are starting to lose that on us, to be honest. If you look at Haaland, then it's over for everyone. Fingers crossed we can ruin football well and truly. The reality is, once Pep's gone, football will be fair again. But while Pep's here, football's just not going to be fair with him in charge. Nice Bernardo wins the throw-in. Well played. Adam, you can keep trying, but the problem is, I think you need to make a new account, because while I see your name, I'm always now sort of attaching it, so I'm not going to fall for him. De Bruyne needed to fix it on, but it goes straight into the keeper's hands. Not only is Ilkay Gundogan Man City's top scorer this season with 15 goals, that's ridiculous. He is now the top scoring German player within Europe's top 5 leagues. That is honestly mind-blowing. We've catch United. United fans make... Yeah, but I just don't care. I don't even care about catching them, to be honest. But, like, it would just be funny, really, if being honest. Anyway, we have the future, they have history, exactly. United need a World Cup manager, they do, but I think they're going to be giving Ole a new contract, so that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Good football this from, I think that's player. Elvedi goes sideways. The Algerian left back, I don't know his name. Good, really good pressing this from Kevin De Bruyne. Sends him backwards. Mahrez now. Bernardo Silva to press Jan Sommer. Back with Jan Sommer. Half an hour into this game now. Good ball from Sommer. I think this is Zachary on the ball. Gives it to Nia House. Gundogan, that is exceptional defending to win that ball back. Great sliding challenge, and we're back now with John Stones. Diaz, John Stones. Kyle Walker. Side on into De Bruyne. Bernardo. Walker, come on. Third goal for our time would be nice. Bernardo Silva brings it forwards, gives it to Riyad Mahrez. Lovely, lovely football this from City. Mahrez brings it forwards. Straight into the hands of Sommer. They don't want us to win the UCL, but I'm not confident we can. Alex, can you see us beat the likes of PSG or Bayern Munich? I 100% can, personally. In any other competition, I would back us, but I'd back us to beat those teams. I think we're better than Munich and PSG especially. Their defence is really poor. They've got a good attack, but that is it. And we've got a brilliant defence and a brilliant attack. So I don't know. I'm actually not too concerned about PSG, to be honest. What else is there? You think we'll draw PSG? I wouldn't mind that. I'm going to do a fake draw at half-time and we'll compare it on Friday. Ben Sabini's left back. Yeah, I know. I saw it earlier, but I keep forgetting his name. How to say it. You hate United, but they are still a huge club. Yeah, they are still a huge club. Whenever Ole is under pressure, he turns into Fergie. I don't know. I don't think he's great, to be honest. Ole, he's never going to win anything relevant at Man United. United have 66 trophies, City 26 as well. We'll see get anywhere near us. I'm pretty confident United have 66. I'm pretty sure Liverpool have won more than you. They're on like 49 or something, aren't they? You can't like Community Shield and stuff and pointless trophies like that. Haaland said no to Ole and opted for Dortmund there. Still hoping it'll come there. No way Haaland goes there. Yeah, Bayern v City would be an amazing game. It would be. They don't have any vision. 1-0 Madrid. Is it 1-0 Madrid? It's not quite updated on here, but if it's 1-0 Madrid, that is. In fact, it doesn't actually change anything really. Just stops extra time. Atlanta then needed 2 goals anyway, though. Is it 1-0 Madrid? It's still not come through on there. I need to turn my seat notifications off, actually. Yeah, it is 1-0 to Madrid for those who are wondering. So they are 2-0 up in aggregate now. Don't know who scored. We're in 66. City on 26 adding Community Shields. Yeah, Community Shields don't count. They're a friendly tournament as far as I'm concerned. So I don't count them. Benzema scored. If we don't add Community Shields, then it's 48-19. Yeah, well, you still clear us. I'm sure you always will be. You will be for a very long time at least. But we're closing the gap, and that's the important thing. If you looked at it 10 years ago, it wouldn't have been close to that. That's a foul. De Bruyne, free kick here. Yeah, Benzema was the goal scorer for Madrid, for those wondering. We should beat Leicester. I'm pretty confident considering their injuries. Then I'd imagine we'd beat Leeds at home due to their league defence, and we should beat Villa without Grealish. Grealish will be back for that game, I imagine. But fingers crossed we win all those games. And send on, I think if we win all those games, we'll probably be 1 win off the league. I think. 2-0 Madrid already. Wow. That was quick. Anyway, De Bruyne free kick. I'm going to not look at the chat so that no one can spoil it for me. Fingers crossed it goes in the back of the net. 34 minutes in. It's got to be Kev to take this. Literally, anyone else looking at it is just wrong because Kev is the best. from this distance, and he actually has the capability to put it over and in. It's, what, 32 yards away. To score this would be one of the best free kicks he's ever scored. I can't think of a free kick better. His free kick against Chelsea was good. This is ridiculous. This would be similar to the Leroy Sané versus Schalke goal. Probably even better, to be honest. Come on, Kev. You know what? He's hit the target and he's won us a corner. I respect that. That's a decent shot. Unlucky. Almost third, yeah. Wait, so is it 1 or 2-0 for Madrid? It's 1-0. Okay, and Benzema scored the goal. Yeah, it was close. It was close. And Adam, no, I haven't. Ball in the box and headed away from the corner. If that had gone in, that would be ridiculous from De Bruyne. But in reality, it probably down a centre of the goal. So it was never going to go in, but still. Still a good strike from Kev, though, to be fair to him. Another ball in the box, nodded on. Poor cross that from De Bruyne. Goes back to Cancelo, and we feed it back to Walker. And we reset once again. Mars keeps the ball in play on this right-hand side. That's a poor touch from Mars. Very, very unlike him. But, I mean, it is what it is. We take it. We move. Not long left of this half now. 9 minutes to go. Sitting in 2-0. 4-0 aggregate. Let's see this free kick again. He strikes it nicely. It'd be disappointing if he didn't save it, but the dipping movement he gets on the ball means that the keeper's going to have to just tip it over, which he does. But, I mean, he hits the target and wins the corner, so you can't really expect much more from that kind of distance, to be fair. KDB is so clear that pen merchant he is. KDB in his prime used to put that on top corner. I'm not really sure about that, to be honest. KDB pretty still is in his prime, to be fair. Last year was probably his best year for City. I'm not sure I'm not sure any playing world football's ever been scoring that for fun. It wasn't really one of them chances where he probably should have scored. Did you see the Zagreb manager who's facing Tottenham on Thursday got sent to jail 4 years? I did. I saw he had to resign because of it. Which is pretty mad, to be fair. But something tells me Tottenham are going to go for anyway, so I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference to that tie. Right. This half is kind of just to be fair, I say it's died out. We've had what? The Foden chance early on. We had a Gunman chance he didn't quite put away, and then we had the Gunman goal, the Kev goal. Ederson's made one really good save. That's been about it this half. It's been a decent half. It's been okay. Could be better, could be worse. Cancelo just nicely there. Gives it to Rodri now. Bernardo on the ball, and City come away with it again. This is great football from City, and it's just completely comfortable stuff. If it was me, I'd make 3 subs at half time. I honestly would, and I'd just rest as many players as possible. And then you've got 2 more substitutes later on if you need. Why does Bruno always have something to complain about? It looks like a mole, Kermit the Frog, and the stuff from Ice Age. It's just a... Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know why. I don't know if you saw there was a tweet that United put out. And it's just a video of him just running. I didn't understand it. Who is the best free kick taker? What, in the world? Probably Messi. James Ward-Prowse is probably up there, to be fair. He's very good at set pieces. But, yeah, I actually think James Ward-Prowse would be up there, but probably Messi. De Bruyne is obviously very good. Who else is very good? That's all I can think of off the top of my head. You might, if you name some people, they might put them high, but yeah. I wouldn't say we're playing part of the bus. It's the first time they've gotten our half for God knows how long. Possession-wise, we are, what? 68% to their 32%. So I'm not sure park the bus is probably the right phrase. I don't know what their manager did. I just saw that he got put in jail. I think it's like money fraud or something. Oh, that's lovely from Gundogan. Bernardo keeps it in play. Tries to feed Foden. Can't quite do so. It's difficult. Yeah, it was fraud, that was it. Anyway. They could try to go down the line. Foden, there we go. There you go. Goes down the line. Bernardo still keeps it alive. Gundogan, there you go. City playing out of danger brilliantly here. Rodri tries to play a wide ball into Mahrez. It's a really nice ball. And Mahrez doesn't quite get onto it, but that's only because he loses the 50-50. The ball from Rodri was nearly perfect, to be fair to him. If we try our hardest, we could thrash them like 6-0. We could, but there's no need to. There's no benefit of doing that. We've got so many games coming thick and fast. We play literally every 3 days. If you look at the next 5 fixtures, we play Everton on Saturday, and then we have international break, then we play Leicester 3 days later, Champions League quarterfinals, then Leeds 3 days later, then Champions League quarterfinals, then potentially an FA Cup semi-final, then it'll be Villa if that gets moved, then Tottenham, and my God, that was close from Mbolo. Slightly concerned me there. But through April, we literally play every 3 days, so there's no point trying to waste energy on a game that's already won. He's onside as well, to be fair to him. And it goes just wide. There's no chance whatsoever that we are saved, that Edison is saving that if it goes in. It's a brilliant strike. Aslan's playing horrible, are they? They're good teams. I actually thought they might score a few against Madrid, but clearly not. Who's in jail? The Zagreb manager. Should play Zinchenko at left back against Everton to give them game time, and also Everton don't really have much pace nor use wings sufficiently. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against playing. I imagine Zinchenko probably will play because he's not played today and he wasn't played against Fulham. So yeah, I imagine Zinchenko will probably play. I think it'll be Stefan. It'll be Laporte, probably Diaz because Stones doesn't play 3 games in a row. But Laporte, Diaz, there's no way Diaz plays because Laporte has to play. Pretty much what I'm saying. So, oh, go on. Poor ball from De Bruyne. Go on, Bernardo. De Bruyne. Poor. But yeah, it'll be probably Laporte and Diaz or Laporte and Stones. Zinchenko, I think it'll be Kyle Walker. Then it'll be probably Fernandinho, Gundogan. And then I'll say Bernardo, maybe. You really don't know from there on. You could see Sterling feature, you could see Torres feature, you could see Jesus Aguero. It's too unpredictable going forwards. There's too many players that we could pick. But yeah. What was I saying? I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Anyway, not long to go left of this half. 3 minutes to go. Kyle Walker on the throw-in. Cancelo wants it. Cancelo's probably not going to get it because it's a dangerous pass if he goes there. Who's winning the Euros? France, Portugal. I think Portugal might. They've got a very good team. They've got Ruben Diaz. They've got Bernardo Silva, João Cancelo, Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Renato Sanchez. They've got a very, very good team. It was much improved. I remember when they won the Euros last time out, I actually thought like how they won that, and they were quite a poor team in all honesty. But this year, like I genuinely think they might have it in them. They got Rui Patricio in goal as well. France, they're also a shout. They've got Pogba, Mbappe, Kante. Who else they got? Griezmann, Varane, Lloris. I don't know. I guess normally when they win the World Cup, you normally have that team then go do well in the Euros. But I don't think they'll quite win it. They'll do what Germany did and maybe lose in the semi-finals to Portugal. I think England will be thereabouts. I don't think we'll win it though. John Stones and Phil Foden will be crucial in that, as well as Jack Grealish. I think Netherlands look good if they can get Van Dijk fully fit. They've got a few decent little players in there. Obviously, they beat us in the Nations League 2 years ago. What else is there? Who else is there? Spain are probably a few years off. I think Spain I think not this World Cup, but sort of next Euros, next World Cup, I think they could start to come through again. As their youngsters start to come through. But right now, Spain aren't in a great place. Who else is top? Belgium. Belgium maybe could compete. De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku. Lukaku's in fine form. So there's plenty of good teams. England win Euros, I wouldn't mind. We look confident. Think the first goal assured us. Yeah, I agree. It's been very, very comfortable stuff for City. Morris on the ball now. England needs to take Jones back in their team. If you're like Curtis Jones, there's no way Curtis Jones is going to play for us because he's going to the under-21 Euros. I don't think he'd have done that if he was in Southgate's plans. You always put Belgium, but they're chokers. I don't know. I think they're getting there. But yeah, they're doing bottle in like the quarters of the semis. France team is stacked in every position. They are. I think they'll probably come just short. I forgot to say Germany as well. God, Germany are good, aren't they? They've got Gnabry, Sané, Werner, Schuler, Havertz. They got Kimmich, Neuer, Ter Stegen. Yeah, Germany got a good team actually. Germany could compete. No, Bruno is good. He's not as good as people make him out to be, but he is still very, very good. But has injured again, needs surgery. Oh, so is he missing then? That's a shame. The ref blew the whistle with Atlanta 1-1. Shame for them. And that is half time in the Manchester City game. So, in that case, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do my mini Champions League draw. Leave your predictions of who you think City are going to get in my mini Champions League draw. I'm interested to know. I'll switch to this screen. But yeah, leave your predictions in the chat. I want to see who you think we're going to get in my mini Champions League draw. Germany lost 6-0 to Spain. They did, but I mean, those games happened. So anyway, we have got eight teams here, and I'm going to do my own mini Champions League draw. I'm going to see how it goes, and then I'll compare this on Friday in my reaction to the Champions League draw. Fingers crossed. If we get any of the draw, it's the same as real life. We'll start off here. Who is this? Let's have a look. Does that come out the right way for you guys? Oh, it doesn't. That was the wrong way anyway. It does come out the right way. Perfect. No, that's the wrong way. Dortmund are the first team out of the hat. Sorry about my dreadful handwriting. It's not great. I understand. It is what it is. City v PSG is mamming. City will get Liverpool in the real one. Well, we'll see who they get in this one. It may as well be real. It's kind of got the same kind of vibe to it. Second team out the hat. Who's that? Madrid. That is Real Madrid against Dortmund in my draw. So you never know. That could be a decent little game. Next up in the quarterfinals, we've got PSG. So Mammon said Manchester City will be drawing this one. Alex, have you contemplated doing watch-alongs for non-City games? Potentially, but I only really want to do them if they're relevant to City, to be honest. But so far, we've got Dortmund, Madrid, and PSG versus who knows. Next up, the next team out the hat. Is that the right way? It's Bayern, a repeat of last year's final. PSG versus Bayern Munich in the second game. Imagine these come true, it'd be pretty sick. Dortmund, Madrid, yeah, and PSG, Bayern are the ones I've done so far. If these come true on Friday, then that would be pretty sick. But who knows if they will? We will see. Anyway, so far Dortmund, Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich. In this game, we have got. This is the third game of the Champions League quarterfinals, and it's a long one. Chelsea or Atletico Madrid. I put both of them in there because I don't know who's going to get through, so I had to put them both in there. And they'll be playing. Who's this? Liverpool. So it could be an all-English clash in that one if Chelsea go through. So far, Dortmund, Madrid, PSG, Bayern, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool. Meaning that, oh my God, it's actually happened. I promise you, didn't even rig it. But it means that Porto face the only team remaining, Manchester City. Fingers crossed that comes true. And if it does, we're Champions League semi-finalists. Well, what do you make of that then? So, yeah, it's Chelsea or Atletico Madrid. Anyone else build a Champions League outfit? I didn't. I just muted it. But yeah. So these are my draws. Shall I put them on screen? I'll quickly go back to this screen for the time being. Don't want the game clock. I want that on there. But yeah, so the first game was Dortmund Madrid, then PSG Bayern Munich, Chelsea Atletico Madrid, Liverpool. So Dortmund Madrid, PSG Bayern, Chelsea Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool, and then Porto versus Man City. They were my games. So we will see if they come true. Now I will go for the semi-finals. So I'll get rid of all the home teams. I'll just do the away teams to kind of represent their leg of the tie, and we'll see who gets who in the semi-final. Sorry. Just let me scrunch these up. Right then, I'll put them in this little bag actually. There we go. There we go. No way I can cheat. Not a clue which one's which. And we'll start off with this one. First semi-final to be drawn is that the right way around? It's Liverpool or Atletico Madrid or Chelsea, and they'll be playing. Man City or Porto. I mean, City could draw Liverpool in the semi-finals, which would be pretty ridiculous. That would be an intense semi-final. No fans there though, which would be a bit of a shame. And that means the second semi-final would be Bayern or PSG versus the only team remaining, which is Madrid or Dortmund. So it could be potentially a Liverpool City and a Bayern Dortmund semi-finals. There you go. On Friday, we will have a look and see how close we get. Porto's not easy, but easy in the other side. Porto is easy. I'm sorry, it is. Probably will come true. You always get the easy draws. I would laugh so much, honestly, if we get Porto. If I get those right, I'll be buzzing with that. But I probably won't. But I wouldn't mind getting Porto. It's a guaranteed semi-final as far as I'm concerned. Guaranteed. I'm that confident. I'm willing to say it's guaranteed to go through. But yeah, Porto is. It's not easy. I do think it is easy. It's your opinion. In your opinion, is Manchester red or blue? It's blue, of course. Of course, it's blue. How wouldn't it be? 8 years. This year will be 8 years since they last finished above us. We've won more trophies than the last 10 years. What else is there? We're ahead of them in the league by 14 points. There's so many different reasons to think that Manchester is blue. But yeah. Fingers crossed we go and win the whole thing then. So, obviously, that is my draw for the Champions League. The draw is actually on Friday. We will obviously be in it unless there's one of the most incredible comebacks in Champions League history. Arguably the best, actually, if Monchengladbach go and win this. Porto put Juve out. They did, but Juve aren't a very good team. And Juve only got knocked out because they conceded 4 times to Porto. But how do you concede 4 times to Porto? They literally were toothless going forward. In fact, just to prove my point, let's quickly. Man City versus Porto. So in this game, they had 6 shots, 2 on target. We absolutely battered them. It was 3-1. It was fairly comfortable. I mean, I guess 2 fair let goals, but like that was courtesy of a mistake, that goal. And other than that, it was complete dominance. And in this one, it was second string City the whole game. They had 2 shots, 1 on target. Diaz pretty much made a goal on clearance, stopping us scoring. It was ridiculously comfortable. They are a pretty rubbish side on the whole. We will have no issues beating them if they're what stands between us and semi-finals. Over 2 legs, we are guaranteed, in my opinion, to go through if we play against them. Where was Man United in the draw? I couldn't quite find him. You're scared of I don't even know who Taremi is. And I know most players, but I'm guessing he's a Porto player, but he's irrelevant. Alex, did you know that he is in the 70s? United won 1 trophy and were also relegated. I actually did know that. They were relegated by us, I think. I think Dennis Law relegated them. Yeah, Manchester is blue. Anyway, not long now into the second half. Got 5 minutes. What are they showing here? They're showing Henry scored an absolute worldie against City. Brilliant. It's a pretty good goal, that, to be fair. That's a very good goal. Here's Henry against Charlton. I don't even know what this is about, but fair enough. Pires, Henry, and it's a back heel, this one. I've seen that one before. It's a very good goal. But, yeah, 22 likes. If you like and stream, if you haven't already, try and get to 25 likes. We are also on 10,312 subscribers. Let's try and get to 10,320 today, if possible. Anyway, I will go back to that screen. As you can see, the score at the moment at half-time in this one, Man City 2, Monchengladbach 0. That means it's 4-0 aggregate. The game is won. It's just about how much longer, how many more goals we can score. Maybe they might pull one back. It'd be nice to have a clean sheet, but there's nothing really interesting about the second half. It's just going to be comfortable. In that first half, John Stones had 100% duels won, 100% tackle success, 72 passes attempted, 71 passes completed. A very, very good ratio in terms of percentages. I'll quickly do that now. 71 divided by 72 times 100. That's a 98.6% pass completion rate. Very, very good stat, that, for the Barnsley Beckenbauer. Horrible lead 4-0. I can't understand why there are two perfectly good corner flags we are passing about. But the bat, I know. We're absolutely walking this game, John. It's ridiculously comfortable. If it was me, I'd make 3 or 4 subs at half time, and I'd just take anyone. Like, I'd take Ruben Diaz off, I'd take De Bruyne off, I'd take Bernardo off, I'd take Gundogan off, and I'd just rest them all. Because there's just no need for them to be on the pitch. It's just a waste of their energy. I don't know, but they played good against Juve, but they can't beat us. So it won't be easy. It will be an easy win for us. Trust me, it'll be easier than this Monchengladbach game. Just to further prove my point, actually, quickly go back to this. Portuguese League. Can you see that? Oh, you can't quite see it 'cause I'm in the way. Once, let me just make myself so I'm not in the way. There you go. Okay, as you can see here, I actually thought they were lower, to be fair. They're 10 points behind second place in the Portuguese League, though. Like, let's not take the mick here. They're only 3 points clear of 4th. Like, they were 4th when I last looked. They're not a good team at all. They are bang average at best. Like, they're just average. Like I said, it's Porto, and they don't even come up on BBC. They're that naff. I just want Porto. But I can't even click on Porto. I want to see their form, to be honest, but it is what it is, I guess. Wait, if I do that, maybe I'll be able to see. I'll just search at Porto. Oh, I can't type. There we go. Porto. Fixtures. So if you look, obviously that was a great result. They won that. They won this. They've won the last few games. They're out though. So they're out of their Taça de Portugal. So they're out the cup. They drew to Sporting Lisbon. They were drawing like They drew 4 games in a row before Juventus. Like that's just they drew 4. It's 4 Portuguese sides. Who I don't even know who this is. Who are they? Oh, okay, they're 10th in the division. I thought they were going to be a lower division. But, like, they drew 4 games against Portuguese sides and then they beat Juventus. That's just all you need to know about Juventus. And then if you look at Juventus, actually, we'll quickly click on them. Obviously, if we go on the Serie A, like, look at them. They're 3rd. They're 10 points off Inter Milan. Inter Milan are going to win the league this year for the first time in, like, 10 years. Because Juventus are incapable. They've already dropped, 14... 20, 23 points, which means the maximum they can get is 91 points. And it's just, they're in Serie A and they're just not running away with it. That means they're not very good in my opinion, but that's just my opinion, I guess. Porto be a great job to get them. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm just trying to prove a point. I think if we get Porto, it's a guaranteed win. If he brings on Garcia, I'm watching EastEnders. John, the way you got to look at it is if he brings on Garcia, it doesn't matter if Garcia gets injured because no one cares because he doesn't need to play for the club again. It's just like a risk-free substitution. What's my prediction for Leicester? I'll go 3-1 City. Yeah, but I mean, the game's pointless. That's what I'm saying. So I'll be annoyed if he brings on Garcia. I think he should bring on a Port. But if he does, I understand why. There is logic behind it, to be fair to him. Anyway. They've got all their players out at half-time. It's such a shame that 1 year we're going to be up for the quadruple. I say the 1 year, we've been up for the quadruple like 3 of the last 4 years we've been going for the quadruple. So it's not like the only year we're going for it, but it's so annoying that we're not going to be there for the year that we're going for it. Anyway, the game should be back underway in like a minute or so. Leave in the chat when your guys' games kick back off. Again, Zach, you're not getting me. I'm not falling for that. Do you think you can beat PSG? Sachin, I 100% think we can beat PSG. I'd be disappointed if we didn't. Atletico blowing La Liga, they are. You're a United fan, so please beat Leicester for us. Is that what it's come to now? You're just kind of hoping that other teams drop out the top 4 race? I thought you guys were still... I guess you're probably not delusional to think you're going to win the league. That would be a little bit of a push for you lot these days. I'll quickly just stretch myself out a little bit. What's that? No, not that. There we go. Oh, you're not a scroll. I'll leave it as it is. There we go. But, yeah, it is pretty comfortable for City. And this should be a guaranteed 3 points from here. But, if we don't get 3 points from here, then there's serious issues. But I think we are going to win. I think we're going to win this one, 4-0, maybe 5-1. I know I didn't say it on stream, but I did say before the game that we'd win this one 5-1. And right now, that's not looking too unrealistic. There you go. The City players are coming back out. I just need to quickly do one thing. There we go. You're joking. No subs at half time is very disappointing. To be fair, I mean, Zach, I rate the effort, but I've told you, you're not going to get me. Especially when someone's already done it this stream, because I'm on it at that point. And the generic ones, I'm normally quite good at spotting. You're going to have to try and think of a more unique one if you want to get me. But we are like a minute away from the second half here, so I need to get this ready. The game clock ready. And I'm going to go a 5-1 win for City today. There you go. We're underway for second half. City absolutely cruising this one. And I'll be very surprised if this game doesn't end with City scoring at least 2 more goals. Unless we decide we just can't be bothered anymore. And we just fancy, you know, just being boring, I guess. Anyway. John Stones gives it to Ruben Diaz. Comfortable for City. Adam, yes, 100%. Your game started nice. Okay, yeah. We should be on about level then. Right, City free kick there. Foul on Rodri. Definite free kick. Both teams at this point just know the game's gone. Probably just want it to be over because it doesn't benefit either team really playing on here. Just going to consume energy. And I don't know, but I think can Monchengladbach still get Europe next season? They're 9 points off. That's still really doable, to be honest. If they hit some good form. So yeah, they're probably just want to be thinking, yeah, just get us home, get us back in Germany so we can focus on the league, I guess. See got the ball here at the back. De Bruyne playing almost as right centre back here. Kyle Walker goes down the line into Red Mahrez. Mahrez controls the ball nicely, wins the throw, and well played. How many United players did start for City? So Edison starts. You could probably have Luke Shaw at left back. I'd give him that one. Walker or Cancelo, either of them starts for at right back. Diaz and Stones start as centre backs. Then Rodri starts. Gundogan starts. De Bruyne or Bernardo starts. Yeah, Bruno doesn't get in the team. Then who do you have out wide, I guess? Foden on the left. I'm having Foden on the left over Rashford. On the right, I mean, I guess you got, what, Sterling, you've got... Who have you got on the right? It depends. Mahrez. I'm having them over any right winger they got. They play what, like... I mean, who do they have on the right? trying to think. Greenwood? Yeah, I'm having Mahrez or Sterling over him. And at top they got Martial, we've got Jesus Aguero. A fit Aguero starts all day, every day. I'm trying to think who else. I mean, I'd even start Bernardo up front. It's a false 9 over both of them, to be honest. So I'd say Luke Shaw gets in our team. That is probably it. And Mahrez is front goal. He shoots and he's missed. That's poor. That's poor, Mahrez. Adam, you got to do better than that. Arel, you got to do better than that as well, to be honest. Yeah, no, Bruno Fernandes doesn't get in the team. He doesn't play ahead of Bernardo Silva or Kevin De Bruyne, for me. So yeah, I personally, I mean, it's going to sound biased, but I wouldn't put him in the team. Gundogan has the ball. And their player slipped over unnecessarily. It's just sort of like slowly but surely we're just waiting for this game to like something to happen. Otherwise, it could be a pretty bog standard half of football. This John Stones brings it forwards. Rashford probably goes in over Foden. Nah, I'm over Foden over Rashford. Foden's generational. Foden's like serious quality. Rashford, like, I know his stats are good, but I don't actually think he's that good, to be honest. Like, he's obviously a good player, but Rashford wouldn't get in City's team. Definitely wouldn't. Mara should have just given that to Walker there. He's just gone into trouble. He's come back out of trouble and he's going to give it into Walker. Probably no, he's not. He's going to put it in the box and it's a poor ball. And he's giving it straight to them. Foden's more dynamic. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Now, that's just not even a good attempt. Alright, I'm not going to lie. You and Adam are both pretty dreadful at it. Go on, Rodri. And it's a City corner. But you need to wait before you do it, because like right now, I'm clearly going to see it when you two are doing it. Right, City corner. Maybe we can get John Stones into this. Rashford misses a lot of chances, to be honest, yeah. I just prefer Foden, personally. Right, I think Foden's gone short for the corner. I think Mahrez is going to whip this one in the box, though, to be honest. Yeah, Mahrez just whipped this one in the box. It's a decent ball. Nodded away nicely. De Bruyne hit it. Oh, he's hit it over. There's a free kick anyway, so it wouldn't have counted, but still disappointing. Still disappointing. Should have hit the target there, Kev. Where's the free kick? It's not a free kick. I mean, De Bruyne misses anyway, so it doesn't matter, and we've already won the tie, but it's not a free kick. One bit. Monchengladbach attacking here for the first time this half. City players want an offside. It's not going to be given just yet. I imagine it will be given in a minute. We've won it back anyway, so it doesn't need to be given. And they've won it back anyway. Stones deals with it. Goes long, brilliant. Well played, Stones. I think Rashford is better right now, but Foden will be better maybe in a few years. I don't know. Even right now, I think Foden is probably one of England's most... I genuinely think if England had to do one of the Euros, Phil Foden will be crucial to that. Him and Grealish will be so important. And yeah, like you said, the work rate from Foden is so important. John Stones brings it forwards. Pressed by Mbolo, he just gives it the simple ball. Into Kyle Walker. Walker's pace there helps him out massively. Gives it to Gundogan, and Gundogan's hit it straight off Kyle Walker. Zakaria brings it down, and Elvedi gives it, and it's now about with Jan Sommer. Ruben Diaz gives it back to the keeper. Once again, very, very comfortable stuff from Manchester City. .491 passes completed from this City side so far, 186 for Borussia Monchengladbach. What's everyone's full-time score predictions so far? Benzema is now, I think, the 5th top goal scorer in Champions League history. Obviously, Ronaldo top, Messi second, Lewandowski, Raul, and then Benzema. 3 of those players are from Real Madrid. Edison goes sideways into Kyle Walker. Walker goes down the line. De Bruyne. I tried to get to Mahrez, and Mahrez has made the wrong run. And De Bruyne is not happy about it. Lukaku won't come as likes man as he used to play for United. I don't think the fact that he used to play for United really matters. I don't think he has any real affiliation to him. But I wouldn't mind Lukaku, but I wouldn't spend too much on him because he's not exactly young, and I'd make Haaland my 100% main aim. Mahrez was offside there anyway. Will you watch Man United versus AC Milan game because Ibrahimovic is back playing at the Star Club? I'll watch the first leg and I will almost definitely watch the second leg unless Man United go 2 or more goals in front. I get that he's older by a couple of years. I still don't think that makes him better, to be honest. Do you live stream all games? Yeah, I live stream all City games. Every City game. Full 1, so you still think full 1, fair enough. Do you like... I'm not going to lie, this second half, as I keep saying, I've got a feeling it's just going to be such a drab game. I'm fingers crossed that we're going back 2 or 3 goals, but I can't say I've got any confidence that we will, just because there's nothing going on. Good tackle that from Walker on, I think that's Zakaria. Mahrez brings it forwards now. I could have tried the pass there to Foden, but he doesn't trust his right foot nearly enough. He puts a brilliant ball in anyway, and it's right in between Bernardo and Foden, and in the end they get it away. That is lovely from near house, and now they can bring the ball away calmly. Last Stindl on the ball, plays a nice through ball. Jacques Cancelo is there, and he's got himself booked. Now, if that was a red card, that would have been one of the most stupid red cards Jacques Cancelo could have picked himself up for. But, I don't know. The challenge was alright. It could have been better, but my guess is a high boot. Mark says 3-0 City. Zach says 4-0 City. How's that yellow card? Yeah, Sean does seem to get the predictions right every game. I don't even think that's a foul. It's a good challenge. The ball's at that height. He has to go at that height. So I don't know. I'm not sure that's necessary. That would potentially make me sub Cancelo off, though, simply because you don't get sent off. You want everyone available for the next leg. Positive is yellow cards completely reset after this game. Also, I know this debate was over ages ago about the Porto thing. People saying it's difficult. They've got like 4 players or something suspended for the next game. What are you doing there, Gundogan? Gives them a corner. But yeah, they've got loads of players suspended as well. I don't think we've got any suspended. Corner for them. Should deal with this fairly comfortably. I would hope so. Ball in the box. It's bouncing. And they've missed an absolute sitter. It's gone to City. I think it's been given as offside. Edison not happy about something. What's happened then? He's onside. Ruben Diaz is holding his knee. I think he's been hit by the player taking the shot. Player taking the shot. I think he just swipes Diaz, actually. I don't know what he's given there, but whatever he's given, it's on our side, so it's okay. Opinions on Kinkladze City. I never saw Kinkladze, so I can't really judge. But I mean, I've seen the clips. I've seen the goal he scored against Southampton. He looked like a decent player. Yeah, Diaz is fine. You said 3-0 for City against Fulham at the start. Fair play. Pen Madrid, is it? I will quickly get the Madrid game up then. Right. I can't see the City game right now just because I'm trying to watch this penalty. Yeah, he's up. Aslan to get a yellow card for it. And my God, if Madrid score this, then both games are over. And you consider how exciting the 2 games were last week on the Tuesday. This game couldn't be much more dull, to be honest. Let's have a look at this then. I think it's Vinicius. He goes wide to dive. Okay, no, it's not a dive. It's outside the box. It is outside of the box. They've got to overturn that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the second catch actually. I think they're going to give a. I think they're going to give a penalty for it. Right, Sergio Ramos is probably going to Panenka this. He wasn't able to feature in the last round in 16-second against us because he was suspended after Jesus got him sent off. And he's going to Panenka this and score, I imagine. 59 minutes from the clock. Real Madrid with a chance to make it 2-0. Let's have a look. Sergio Ramos. Stay down the middle, keeper. Stay down the middle. Oh, you know, he's dived and he's dived the right way, but he's not stopped it. Good penalty from Sergio Ramos. And Ramos scores, and that is tie over in that one. Real Madrid at 2, Atalanta 0. Keeper nearly stops it. Doesn't. And Atalanta are going out the Champions League in the round of 16. Once again, like I did last year. Last year it was to PSG. This year it's... Wait, was it to PSG last year? Did they go through last year? Did they get to the quarterfinals last year, actually? I think they did, because then they got knocked out in injury time, didn't they? Because PSG scored like 2 last-minute goals, thinking about it. This game is a good training session for City, it is. Love to see Real Madrid in the quarterfinals against us. That'd be interesting. I don't fancy playing them again, but it'd be better than a boring game, I guess, technically. Yeah, 2-0 Ramos. This game's pretty boring. It's not the most entertaining, but what do you expect at 4-0 up? Yeah, it was always going to turn into a fairly boring match, in my opinion, once we went 2-0 up, just because they need to conserve their energy. There's no point in putting extra energy into a game that's already won. They did, didn't they? I do remember that, actually, and then they lost to PSG, and they were very unlucky. What other team has a centre-back instead of penalty taker? I don't know, but Ramos is a good penalty taker, to be fair. I mean, we should have our goalkeeper as our penalty taker, and we don't, so I can't blame them for having a centre-back as a penalty taker when he scores the majority of his penalties, to be fair. A penalty taker should score at least 80% of the penalties. And ours don't, which is the sad thing. De Bruyne. I don't know why Pep's not made a change yet. Literally makes 0 sense. De Bruyne is down after he's been caught. And the referee's given him a yellow card and he's given us a free kick. We've won a free kick while they're on the ball. That's brilliant, that from De Bruyne. Very soft, but we'll take it all day, every day. It's soft, but it is a free kick, to be fair. Shame, Bogut. I was kind of hoping the Atlanta game would be interesting because I always kind of had the feeling that we were going to win this one comfortably. And they might like make it interesting for the last half an hour, but both games are just like comfortable games are won early on. Fernie and Zinchenko to come on, so Rodri and Cancelo to make way, I imagine. I imagine Cancelo's coming off because he's on the yellow card, and Rodri's coming off because he plays every goddamn game. Free kick to go in the box though, 60 minutes in. Hopefully it ends in the back of the net. I doubt it will though. Can Foden get his 10th assist of the season? It's going to be De Bruyne to deliver, and it's going to be Sommer to collect. Disappointing. It was a good ball in the sense that like it would have gone on John Stones' head. It was just their keeper got in the way. Who did they come for? Who did they come in for? I wasn't looking. No, they're not on the pitch yet. They're still not yet on, but they're going to come on, and it's going to be for Fernandinho. No, Fernandinho for Rodri, and it's going to be Zinchenko for Cancelo. At a guess, because that would be the most smart subs they could make. Maybe Gunnar coming off would make sense as well. Atalanta made 2 mistakes, 2 goals cost them. Fair enough, but what happens in the Champions League? Mistakes cost you, as we've seen plenty of times in past years. That missed penalty at Tottenham. That missed open goal against Lyon. Those missed chances early on against Liverpool. Those missed chances against Monaco. Every year, mistakes cost us, and this year we just need not to let mistakes cost us. And if we do, then we win the Champions League. Right, anyway. It is. Okay, yeah, I was right. Someone wasn't there, Stone's goal. Yeah, but the keeper was there. It was right by him, so there's no way the keeper wasn't going to intercept that. But yeah, I am right. Rodri comes off for Fernandinho. Zinchenko comes on for João Cancelo. two pretty understandable subs. I'd now get rid of De Bruyne and I'd get rid of Bernardo. Probably Bernardo first. I'd also look to get rid of Ruben Diaz as well. I think that would just make sense. Give Ruben Diaz a rest. He's not had a rest pretty much since he joined. But obviously it depends what he's planning on doing on Saturday. If Diaz isn't in his plans on Saturday, then there's not really much reason to rest him. Although I guess you'd still probably rest John Stones in that case. Bernardo Silva has to be rested at all costs though, because he's playing a lot of football and he's got an international duty. De Bruyne didn't play on Saturday, so he can probably play the full 90 anyway. Mars didn't play on the weekend, so he doesn't need to be rested. And Foden's not played in God knows how long, so he doesn't need to be rested either. Although if he's playing on Saturday, which I hope he is, then yeah, maybe Foden come off if, like I said, if he's playing on Saturday. And we've got 5 substitutes. There's no reason not to use all 5 of them, just because we may as well use all 5 of them and just rest players. Because it's not like we need to make tactical changes this game, because it's ridiculously comfortable. De Bruyne, that's sloppy. John Stones, that's world class. De Bruyne. You only need 1 goal to get to final. Yeah, exactly. You just get a 1-0 win and that could be enough. They're making their subs now. Players coming on. You would take loads of them off. Yeah, I'd make all 5 subs personally. In your opinion, Man City's best chance to win the Champions League was 15-16 season when you only lost 1-0 to Real Madrid. Oh, that's what you meant for. You only need 1-0 to get to the semi-finals. Yeah, to the final. It was. We were rubbish that year. Like, we were really, really bad. We did not deserve to beat Real Madrid. We didn't even try and beat them. Like, we just went there hoping we were going to draw in at the Bernabeu and win on penalties. It was 2 dreadful performances from City. And like I said, yeah, we got need to draw that one. We got Kiev and then we got PSG, which is relatively easy in the grand scheme of things. And those 2 away goals of PSG were crucial. And I'm sure they will be in the next... Assuming we don't get Porto. Oh my God, Fernandinho, that is ridiculous. Oh my God, Fernandinho gives it to Mahrez. Play it, Mahrez. I swear to God, Mahrez. He shoots. To not play that to Phil Foden was criminal. Fernandinho did so well and that deserved a goal. Riyad Mahrez got the ball again. He's got to score that, surely. And he's cleared it off the line. There was a chance there. That should be 3-0, really. Disappointing stuff. But, I mean, we are 4-0 up, so it's okay. Again, I'm not falling for that. But, yeah, that year we were pretty rubbish, to be honest. We didn't deserve to in the Champions League. I'm not sure we'd have beaten Atletico Madrid that year if we'd got there. It was in Cardiff as well. That would have been a good cup final to get to, but it is what it is. Right, Phil Foden drives forward into Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan loses the ball. Phil Foden's started straight. He should have got the ball there, and he should have won a goal for us there. If Mahrez had passed. Here's Phil Foden on the ball. Into Fernandinho. Into Riyad Mahrez. Plays it off to De Bruyne. De Bruyne plays it nicely into Kyle Walker. Use your pace, Walker. I just go through the gap. He's not tried it, and he's gone back to Kevin De Bruyne, which is never normally a bad decision, to be honest. Yeah, Mahrez was a little bit selfish there. Benzema hit the post, so they could win it 3-0. That game is over, though. Same with our game. Second half, both these games have been pretty pointless, in all honesty. Bernardo Silva on the ball. Tries to go through. Oh my God, he's nearly got the second ball as well. Zakaria does deal with it nice, though. I like the look of Zakaria, and I think I'd have him, especially for the price tag. Real Madrid only won that season because of Ronaldo's hat-trick versus Wolfsburg in the quarters. I do remember that, actually. Yeah, I actually do remember that because I was in America and they lost first 2-0 and then Ronaldo went and pulled out the bag. And we were thinking, because we knew that we were going to get the winner of that game if we won, we were thinking, you know, if we get Wolfsburg, it's looking good. It'd have been a very easy route to the final. But they got saved, didn't they? It is what it is. Kyle Walker brings it forward. Riyad Mahrez. The fact that Kyle Walker's gotten into that is just ridiculous. His pace is absurd. And he's actually... Has he won us a corner? He's done very well to win us a corner from that. Right, corner to City. We never score corners, so I'm not exactly excited. And even if we do score, it is a pretty irrelevant goal. But a goal is a goal, and I'm never going to complain about one. Oh my god, Morris in his squad. I didn't realise we were taking the corner. I was too busy on my phone. Straight at someone, though. Probably should have scored that. De Bruyne wins it back. Mahrez gives it inside. Fernandinho. Zinchenko, that's really poor from Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva keeps it alive though, just because he's Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden tries a lovely dink ball into Bernardo Silva. It doesn't quite come off though, so it doesn't work. Walker has to start for England. Miles better than Trent or Aaron Wan-Kenobi. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka. I agree, I think probably is England's best right back. In my head, I imagine he probably starts as a centre back in a back 5 though. Which is ridiculous, but I just see that being how it is. Penalty Atalanta, is it? Now that could make it slightly interesting. I will quickly get that game on now. Sterling and Laporte coming off for City. I don't know who for. I'll check that. Goodman's coming off. I don't know who the other one is. It's actually a penalty to Atalanta. So Gundo and Diaz off for Sterling and Laporte, which means Foden in the middle. Right. Is the penalty that they're about to win? Like, if you want to see purposely lose to United, so I like to keep a job. I mean, I'd never optionally lose to United, but like, it's not that is a minor positive to come from it. Something tells me they've not got a penalty, and I've been lied to. So I'm going to go back to the City game. And I've got one sub left. Pep's played this right with the subs. Fair play to him. Diaz, that almost certainly probably means he's playing on Saturday. He gets another rest. He's been rested. It's so rare that you see centre-backs get rested, but Diaz has now been rested for 2 games in a row. Foden, that's a really good press from Phil Foden. Now, so by the looks of actually, Bernardo Silva's gone out. No, what's happened then? I think Bernardo Silva's gone into the middle with De Bruyne. Foden's gone through the middle. And Sterling's gone to the left. It's a really nice corner, this. And Mahrez is straight at the keeper. Yeah, John, probably saying, to be honest. Oh, no, but it should have been a pen. Okay. Riyad Mahrez out wide. They're just speaking here, the commentators, about how ironic it'd be if Aguero bows out with a Champions League and a quadruple, maybe a goal in the Champions League final. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Sadly, I don't know if it's going to happen, but we can dream. We can dream. I'd actually get Aguero on now, to be honest. And I'd take Mahrez off and give him a rest. Because I'd play him against Everton, personally. But, Sterling's got to press this. Sterling's got points to prove if the rumours about him are true. Fingers crossed his players against Everton. Him and I don't know what team I'm going to go against Everton. It's too difficult to predict. There's too many good players, to be honest. I'm actually more excited for the Champions League draw on Friday than I am for the remaining 20 minutes of this game. Because they are literally the most pointless 20 minutes. As have the last 50 minutes been. And I knew it was going to be like this. And I said it from the start. It was going to be a comfortable win. Like, you could just predict it. There was no... It did slightly baffle me that there was people in the City fan base that were nervous, to be honest. Anyway, sit on the ball here. You want Aguero to retire at City? There's no way that's happening. In my opinion, I'm pretty confident he leaves at the end of this year. And probably goes to Barcelona, to be honest. Here's Kev De Bruyne. Sterling. Finds Phil Foden. Shoots. Blocked. Unlucky. Foden's been good tonight. And then brilliant again there to win that ball back. He's offside anyway. But it's brilliant from him. Aguero's warming up now, which is obviously a major... Has this been the best second half you've watched of a City game? No, it's not been a good second half at all. Well, it's not been bad, but it's just been very, very dull, to be completely honest. Anyway, 80 minutes to go. Aguero coming on would brighten my mood. I would like him to get an open play goal, because I don't record him scoring an open play goal yet this season. Hopefully... Oh, audio. Hopefully, Aguero starts against Everton. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. I was thinking of going to sleep, but it's coming on, stay awake. Fair enough. I think that makes sense. I just want Aguero to score, honestly. I've not seen nearly enough of Aguero for my liking, and the fact that this could be his last year in a City shirt makes it even worse. PSG are bottom in the league with Poch. Lille will win it. I can't believe they're not going to win the league on. Like, it just baffles me. Like, it couldn't be a much easier league. And they lost to Nantes in the weekend. They're now 3 points behind Lille. Could you imagine if Lille actually win it? Do they play each other? They play each other straight after the international break. So there is actually a big game there. If Lille win that one, then my God, PSG are in the mud. Do Lyon play PSG? Lyon play PSG next. So PSG's next two games are against first and third. Here is Kun. Here he is, the main man. Who's he coming on for? Bernardo. That's a good sub again. When's my birthday? The 2nd of April. So the day before we play Leicester. I know it actually is. That's how you say it, John. It's Nantes or Nantes, whatever you want to say. I was going to say, imagine if Aguero was to win a penalty in the shootout. I wouldn't fancy a penalty. Just like, I'll take another Aguero moment. That'll be alright. I don't fancy a penalty, to be honest. A penalty shootout is not what I need. The path for Atlanta is so wasteful, I can imagine. Imagine having Mbappe, Neymar and Di Maria. I know, and still not winning Ligue 1. That's ridiculous. But yeah, PSG have got Lyon and then Lille. They could be... They won't lose both those games. If they win both those games, then they win the league. If they lose both those games, then there could be 9 points off first, which would be over in my opinion. Yeah, Stern's over there, and it's disappointing because it probably scores if it didn't slip, but it is what it is. Could you imagine if we win the league before the Carabao Cup? If United drop points, we win all. Well, I was thinking if United play Leeds on that day, imagine if United lose to Leeds and we win the Premier League and the Carabao Cup on the same day. Oh, because that is potentially that is potential to happen. Like, could you imagine if we won the Carabao Cup and the F? I say it happened before. Has someone ever won 2 trophies on the same day? I don't know. Off to annoy your Scouse neighbours, fair enough, in a bit. We need a Man City to be buying in the draw, maybe. I don't really care. I don't really care who we get, I just want an interesting game. I'm not going to complain if we get Porto, because it's a free ticket to the semi-finals, but I'd like an interesting game, ideally. Dortmund is probably the worst game to get, in my opinion. Because it's not a massive team, and they're good as well, so it's not even like a free win. Should sign Tagliafico, Douglas Luiz. I'm not, again, you're just not getting me. United have Spurs and Leicester soon, so I can't wait. I can't see them getting 6 points from that. Yeah, but fingers crossed they drop a few points here and there. We win all our games. And I just hope they drop points to Leeds and then we win the Carabao Cup and the league on the same day. And that has a good strike from them and it goes over the crossbar. Anyway. The thing is, I just don't get, because even if they score, it's like it's 4-1. It's not like we're trying to get a golden glove for clean sheets and stuff. That's just why it doesn't really matter. Don't will City, man. City will smell and trust. I would like to think so, but on the break they're very good, and that's what concerns me. They defend deep and then they hit us on the break, and Haaland would score every chance he gets, which would be a big concern for me. So for me, they are the worst team to get in this draw. I wouldn't fancy Chelsea or Liverpool either, because they're English teams. And I want European teams in the Champions League. You want to avoid the winner of Madrid, Chelsea. Oh my God, that's a poor ball. Go on, Serge forces the ball out wide there. And City ball, good press from Serge. But yeah, you want to avoid the winner of Madrid, Chelsea. You want to avoid Liverpool and avoid Dortmund. and then that means you've got 4 teams to pick from. You can have Real, Porto, Bayern, or PSG. I'd have any of them, personally. Dortmund are trash if they dominated them. Yeah, but it's against the big teams that I just fancy them because of their pace on the break. I think they might pull out the bag. They're similar to sort of Lyon. They're the type of team that could knock us out. They have something about them. It's those teams that aren't very good but have something about them that cause the issues. You want Porto? I wouldn't mind Porto. Dortmund just have had Haaland carrying them. Yes, but they do still have Haaland and he's quite a big impact, to be completely honest. My God, Fernandinho has been brilliant since he's come on. To be honest, we have actually played some very nice football today. Just a shame there's not been any goals to show for it since 18 minutes in. "12 minutes left to go on this one. Ball out wide to the left back that's Algerian, beginning with a B. Goes inside, gives it into Stindl. Stindl plays the switch ball. It's their right back. Porto, this team this season are better than Lyon last season. I would disagree. Because again, Lyon is sort of a bit more unknown. They're a little bit... They have something about them. They had Dembele, they had Cornet. They have these players that are quick on the break. Porto have no one. They literally have no one that scares me. I know Lyon didn't play him, but Lyon have Depay. Like, I know they weren't a good team, but they had something about them. Also, Lyon was over one leg, not 2 legs, which makes a big difference. But there's just literally Porto's a guaranteed win. You still think 3-0 City? I hope so. It'd be outrageous if we win Champions League and that 2 keeping all got the clean sheets. It'd be, yeah, ridiculous. You'd rather Dortmund than PSG. I think Dortmund is probably an easy game, but like PSG's a bigger game. And I want a game that like I'm probably excited for. I don't get properly excited for Dortmund. I'm excited, but not like, oh my God, we're playing Dortmund tonight. PSG, I'm like, come on, it's PSG tonight. Like, let's have these. Walker, Fernandinho turns the ball brilliantly there. 10 minutes to go in this one. PSG overrated. I think they probably are, but they do still have that wow factor to them. Raheem Sterling on the ball. Into Aymeric Laporte. John Stones. Switches the ball. Ben Sabeni knocks it out, and Riyad Mahrez are going to have a throw in now. I just want a Sergio Aguero goal. Is that too much to ask for? Really? In this world, a guy that scored over 200 goals, whatever, for City. How many goals has Aguero got for City? I honestly don't know these days. It says here 150. Is that Premier League goals maybe, actually? I don't know, though. So look at his Wikipedia. It should say on here, I think. Manchester City. 181 goals. That's Premier League goals, isn't it? That's not total goals. It's 257 in total, which is a lot of goals. How many realistically probably ends at City? I'm probably 260 then, I guess. Third got given a yellow card there. Pretty soft and pointless. No need for Fernandinho to get the yellow card there. I've Atlanta just scored. That makes that somewhat more interesting. I mean, the game is already kind of gone. Just a little bit pointless. Let's quickly have a look at that one. Yeah, 2-1. I mean, if Atlanta score again before 90, we'll flick over to that one instead of the City game, because that could get interesting. But right now, there's not nearly enough. There's a few times where the ball's gone back to Jan Sommer and we've nearly pressed him and nearly won the ball back. Yeah, Premier League goals 181 and he scored 257 for City in all comps. Like, when will the quarterfinals of the Champions League be? What date? I can't remember the exact date, but Leicester's on the 3rd of April. It's the Tuesday or Wednesday after that, and then the Tuesday or Wednesday after Leeds, which is on the 10th of April. So I don't know what the dates. I'll quickly have a look. I was saying this, I don't actually know, but that's when it always is normally. Which will be the 6th/7th and the 13th/14th of April. Riyad Mahrez has the ball wide here. Raheem Sterling now. Gives it to Mahrez nicely. Mahrez dinks it in. That's dreadful. And Guerrero knows that's dreadful. And he's looking at him like, what are you doing, mate? Madrid squad, are you joking? Literally, that game had a glimmer of hope and they've gone and ruined it for us. And that means the Champions League is done for today, which is pretty dull. I mean, Bayern aren't going to be interesting tomorrow. And so we're just kind of relying on Chelsea, Atletico being a good game tomorrow. And knowing Atletico Madrid, it's not going to be. Although their game at Anfield was very entertaining, I have to say. Maybe we can have some of that again. Oh, they got a chance. They've shot. They can't shoot, though. Not very well, at least. And as a result... yeah, 3-1 Madrid. Game over. Atlanta keeper is awful. Shame. Hope Guerrero can repeat his feat, scored a hat-trick best spot. Oh my god, if he did that again, that would honestly be iconic. Even more iconic than the first time. If he could do it at this age as well. Because that was like one of his best years when he did that. He's obviously past his best now. My god, BBC Sport have only just tweeted out that Atlanta have pulled one back. They've already considered another one. Jesus. Six minutes to go in this one. My god, it's just been a long, cold second half. Edison on the ball. No press. Like, neither team. Like, in some ways, I just wish I could blow the whistle because it's just pointless. There's no point playing. We're just wasting our energy here. It's not necessary. Yeah, we are 5 minutes away here, and it's quite bad because once upon a time, getting to the Champions League quarterfinals was the be all and end all. But I feel like it's almost a guaranteed we make it at this point. It's just the next round. It's going to be interesting, much more interesting. It's so different because I remember last time we played in this round, the second leg. It was very go on Mahrez. I didn't quite win it, but I was ridiculously nervous. Also, we played Madrid, and it was one hell of a game. This time around, nothing really interesting about it. Dead game that is, I mean, pretty much. It was done and dusted after the first leg, in my opinion. Ben Sebaini tries his best to try and stop Mahrez. Can't quite do so. Mahrez catches him on the knee. We play on, and Mahrez was in the end anyway, but... anyway, the player's back up and we're playing again. Who misses David Silva? I think everyone does. Every City fan does. If you don't, then you're slightly strange, I have to say. Go on, Foden, win that. He's won his ball. He's tried to put it in the box, and it has been blocked to City corner. Can we get a goal from a corner? Fingers crossed we can. Zinchenko and Ginter both going for the crossbar challenge there. Did Atlanta score? Yeah, they did. It's 3-1 though, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have any siblings. I have two brothers. Anyway, we've got two people in the box here. This is just ridiculous. Like, what's the chance we're going to score this then? Oh no, we've got more than two in the box now. It was in the first screen we didn't. I was like, what are we doing? Good nod on that from John Stones. A lovely first touch from Mahrez. He's not got the second touch in because he's lost the ball. But the first touch was very, very smart from him. And they get the ball back now. Yeah, long ball over the top. He looks offside to me. Even if he's not, it's pretty irrelevant. Like, oh, that was filth on Stones. He's offside anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, they're just making more subs now, just sort of trying to give everyone a few minutes here and there. Fair enough to him. He would have known that this game was gone pretty much as soon as we scored. 87 minutes 35 seconds on the clock. Not long left of this comfortable victory for Manchester City. De Bruyne. Hopefully the ref doesn't add any extra time here. I don't think anyone can really be bothered to deal with that, to be honest. Zinchenko plays the 1-2 of Serge. Serge just hasn't even had a chance in the box. I feel bad for him because since he's come in the team, he literally hasn't had any touches inside of the box. Like, he's not had any chances to score. You still think 3-0 City? It'd be nice if we could maybe grab one, but I really can't see it happening now. I see us just passing it around the back for the remainder of this sort of minute and a half. I say that, De Bruyne is bringing this forward here and there's a lot of time and space. And he played that to Mahrez, and it's a poor ball, played too early, and Mahrez hits it wide, and he's got to do better there. Mahrez has got to hit the target. Yeah, I don't think Kev played the right ball there, and if he did, he played it too early. It's a poor shot from Mahrez after a poor first touch. What's my top 4 predictions? City, United, Chelsea, and I think Liverpool will probably have a great run. And in the end, they'll sort themselves out. So I think they'll probably just about do it. If it's not them, West Ham or Leicester, personally. Come on, 45 seconds to go of the 90. Plus injury time. Foden wins the header, and my stream is lagged out. Not ideal. I mean, there's worse times. There's better times for there's worse times for a stream to go. Gotta go. See ya in a bit. Stream is pretty much over now anyway. 2 minutes and 100 times to be played here. 4-0 aggregate. Very comfortable. We're on the verge of a clean sheet over the 2 legs. We obviously nearly conceded in the last kick of the game of the first leg. Maybe they might have another chance this game to do similar. Laporte does that header well, and it's going to be their throw-in. Mahrez always shouts he needs to stop and look. Yeah, I agree. Monchengladbach are 10th in the reason. Yeah, they are 10th in the Bundesliga for a reason. They're not a very good side. We all know that going into this, and that's why we've won this tie, comfortably winning 2-0 on both occasions. We've been able to rest a lot of players today. Been able to give Cancelo a rest. Been able to give Bernardo a rest. Been able to give... who else have we given a rest? Diaz, Rodri. Who was the other sub? I actually can't remember who was the other sub. I honestly have no clue. Wait, so Bernardo came... So in defence, we've changed Zinchenko and Laporte. And then we had Rodri for Fernandinho. Sterling for Bernardo. I have not got a clue who Aguero came on for. I need to quickly check this. I don't remember. Who did he come on for? Right, Aguero's Bernardo Silva. Sterling was Gundogan, that was it. Anyway, we're in the quarterfinals of Champions League. That's full time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back live again Saturday at 5:15 for the FA Cup quarterfinals as we look to make it the semi-finals for a 3rd consecutive year in that competition. We won 2-0 today. De Bruyne with the first goal, Gundogan with the second goal. Anyway, that is all from me today, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.